Hey guys, so real quick first I'd kind of like to apologize. Some of you knew that I had originally been intending on going to the Daytona show this past weekend, and some of you may have been surprised not to see me there. Well, some things actually kind of came up, some medical issues, some other kind of family things came up, and it really wasn't a possibility, and next year I'm trying to hit it. I've been trying to go for like 5 years now, hasn't happened. But next year, try again. So that's kind of sorry. I don't really know what to say other than that, but that's really not the point. Kind of wanted to address this in a video since a couple of my friends have actually posted videos about things like this, and I've talked to a bunch of people who feel the same way, and it's kind of a thing I've been considering for a couple years now, and that's basically getting rid of all my animals. Yeah, I know that might have just completely caught some of you guys by surprise, but what some of you don't understand is the amount of work, time, effort, money that those of us that have these large collections put into our collections. I mean, we put more into it than you guys even know, and you guys really only see the kind of you guys basically just see the tip of the iceberg here on YouTube. You don't really see everything that goes behind the scenes, everything that we do on a daily basis as far as caring for our animals and just making sure that our animals are well taken care of, and the sacrifices and such that we have to make for our animals. We're really limited. We can't live normal lives. We really can't. There's no going out and being a normal kid, and there's really no taking a break from taking care of these animals. They require your care all the time, and whether there's really no alternative. I mean, these animals aren't going to get food or water without you. So imagine if you needed somebody else to you were counting on somebody else to feed and water you all the time. But water you? Yeah, don't worry about that. But you get what I mean. Like, if you had to count on somebody 100% of the time, there was absolutely no going and getting your own, you realize how crucial it is that that person that's responsible for you takes care of you. And that's basically how it is with the animals. And it's really tough because this time in our lives, it may be harder to understand for some of you who are a little bit younger, who don't have some of these other things to consider. But for us who are a little bit older and have kind of been experiencing this and have done this for a little while, you realize that you can't lead a normal life. You can't do the things that you may want to do. There's a lot of opportunities that you have to turn down because of your animals. And I don't blame the animals at all. I blame myself in the decisions that I've made to keep these animals. None of us blame the animals. That's not at all what we mean. We basically just mean that we have chosen a lifestyle that basically we have to abide by, and we can't really stray too far from it because we have such a large collection. And this goes for a lot of us, and it's something to really consider for a lot of the younger kids that want to go out there and have these huge collections. And it's not all fun and games. It's really, like I said, you're only seeing the tip of the iceberg. You don't see all the negative things, and on YouTube we really don't show off as many of the kind of repercussions of keeping all these animals and all the things that go into it. It's more just the kind of cooler things and things like that you want to do, or the reasons that you originally wanted to keep the animals, not the things that you're missing out on and such. And it's kind of a tough decision, and I've really seriously been considering just getting rid of all my animals. And I've been considering this for a couple years now. Some of you may know, and some of you who talk to me a little bit more regularly know some of my concerns. I mean, I've got school, work, maintaining some sort of social life, and various other things to worry about other than keeping my animals, and my animals take up a significant amount of my time, and it's really kind of there's no like win-win situation. It's really kind of one or the other that I have to decide between. And I mean, I'm young. I'd like to go travel the world. I'd like to kind of go live different places, go off to school somewhere, and we can't really do that with the animals. And it's kind of something that you have to decide whether or not it's worth it. And kind of the big thing is that the animals will be there later in your life as well. Like, there's absolutely nothing that's going to stop me from keeping, other than maybe one of these bills or something passing, which would, you know, screw up this entire logic. But there's nothing really that's stopping me from, once I'm settled down, maybe 10 years from now, something like that. I don't know, I'm 20 years old right now. I've got plenty of life to live still, and I've kind of, it's my youth, this time where I'm supposed to be out doing stupid things, and you know, I'm about to be 21 in a couple months here. I mean, I can't believe it, to be honest, but there's really just kind of, the world is out there for me to play with. The world is my playground, and I'm not allowed to go because there's the gate, and I don't meet the requirements because of my animals. So it's really, really tough, and there's the time in your life that I think may be right to keep all these animals and to have a collection like this. Maybe when I'm settled down, when things have calmed down a little bit, and when I've decided really what I kind of want to do with the rest of my life. Right now I still don't know what the hell I'm doing with my life. I'm still in college, still trying to figure everything out, and it's kind of tough because there's really no perfect solution, because I love the animals. I love my animals, but there's no, but it's really not fair that I either have to basically choose between one or the other. There's really no middle ground, but I'm trying to kind of find one, and so far what my middle ground is getting rid of most of my animals. Maintaining a collection this size is extremely difficult when it comes to wanting to do other things, and I've decided that this particular time in my life is not the time to do this. I will still be making videos on YouTube. I will still have animals. I'll probably still be getting new animals, doing different things. Just my overall collection size is going to stay quite a bit smaller. I've already gotten rid of a bunch of animals. Just kind of brace yourselves for that, guys. So these next couple months you'll probably be seeing changes that are happening, and I'll keep you updated on what's going on, and then I'll eventually kind of make a video showing everything that's happened. And you know, you kind of know the idea. Like, I'll make a reptile room collection-ish type video, and you'll see what I've really kind of decided to keep and what not, and what I've got and what I have, and that whole idea. And I think the big thing about this is that on YouTube there is a lot of emphasis on breeding the reptiles. And there's absolutely no reason that you have to breed your animals. There is a ton of emphasis on YouTube that basically promotes you to breed your animals, and that if you're to get animals, you have to get a bunch of them and breed them, and that's not at all how it is. Like, right now, I am perfectly happy just keeping the animals that I have and not really having to breed them. If I choose to breed them, I will, but there's no need to breed the animals. And there's no real need to have a large collection. Having one animal is perfectly fine. There's absolutely nothing wrong with having one animal, and that can work very well for a lot of people, and a lot of people can be very happy with that. I think it's kind of bad bad influence with some of us with larger collections and stuff, kind of showing off our collections and stuff that kind of make some of the younger kids want to strive for that. Oh, I want to have 20 animals, and I want to have this and that and this and that, and I want to breed this and that. And it's really not realistic if you think about it, because the amount of time and effort and money that we've put into having our animals, and you see how many people on YouTube that it's actually worked for, it doesn't work for everyone. There's really, you see there's a select group of people on YouTube out of the probably tens of thousands of people that are into the reptiles on YouTube. There's only probably a couple hundred maybe that have and maintain significant large collections, and I speak for myself at least, I'm by no means a role model as far as that goes. I don't encourage anyone to try and live the kind of lifestyle that I've chosen. I don't encourage you guys to go out and get a ton of animals unless that's what you really, really, really want. And do it slowly, because you do it really quickly. A lot of people seem to just over a couple months just end up getting like 20 animals, and then they're overwhelmed, and you're realizing you don't have enough money to pay for all the animals, you don't have enough money to do all the supplies, and you really, the quality of your care for the animals and the quality time that you actually get to spend with the animals lessens with the amount of animals that you get. So it's something to kind of take in consideration, guys. I hope this doesn't, piss too many people off. If it does, oh well, I don't really care, because I'm going to do with my life what I want to do, and I'm basically making the decision to live my life to the fullest at this moment, and kind of just seeing what happens, I'm playing the game, see really where I can go with it. And yeah, guys, so yeah, that's pretty much it. I think we're done here. All right. Yeah, we're good. All right. Peace.